She was doing great out there, and then she started attacking all of the other horses on the property. You got one wrap on there, that saddle's gonna fall off, roll, and you're looking at a bigger issue.
Then we went to the vet, and we're back.
There's definitely some previous damage there. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's dislocated.
He's probably got internal ligament damage within that, but it's making that joint completely unstable.
So Christian Farms is doing a shelter transfer, and we just had our horse hauler come out here to pick up the last of her horses that she was getting. We ran them onto the trail as the safest bet. We had 2 unhandled mares there. One of them is the one that was pregnant, the 1.5-year-old mare named Nutmeg. So Peyton is going to take care of that horse and see that it foals healthy and that it's good. So Doc is unavailable for the next couple of weeks. So we're loading up a few horses right now to take them down to the animal hospital, and we're gonna get some coggins done on some. We're also gonna get some teeth floated. And then also we have one horse that has a hematoma on her throat. So we're gonna get that checked out and see what we can do and what antibiotics we need to give her.
No cadences or chords to play, no melodies or words to say.
All right, one more to catch and then we're gonna be on our way.
Singing, and it keeps me breathing when I fall apart.
All right, we got them all loaded and now we're ready to hit the road. It is shedding season. They're all starting to lose their winter coats. B rode out really nicely today, so I want to see how he rides. I'm just going to do a few things with him on the ground before I get the saddle on, see where he's at. I'm going to get a couple wraps on my latigo. It actually locks down in case he wants to take off and buck and throw a fit. Because if I got 2 wraps on there, it actually stays put. If you got 1 wrap on there, that saddle's gonna fall off, roll, and you're looking at a bigger issue. You gotta give these guys a reason to wanna be with you. If it was up to them, they'd be out there in their pasture grazing. So if you bring them in to work with them, you gotta make it worthwhile for both of you.
So since Doc is out for the next few weeks, we did have some horses that we needed to get seen. So we were able to take him up to the vet clinic today. We had a few that just needed coggins. We had one that was an owner surrender that we got her teeth done because they were really bad. And then we had a really sweet owner surrender old lady who's actually named Lady, but we had her teeth checked, she got her coggins, and then just kind of checked out her skin as well.
Surrender coming in today. It's actually a mule that we had adopted out a few months ago, and it just didn't work out, so they're bringing him back. This is Rue. I believe we got Rue, I want to say we got her in the September auction of 2021, and she went to a great home. She was doing great out there for a few months, and then she started attacking all of the other horses on the property. We're gonna get him evaluated, see what we can do with him, and he doesn't have any health issues or lameness, so he's probably gonna be adopted out again pretty quick.
So Doc is out for a few weeks, out on medical leave, so we are gonna have to take a couple horses to the vet today, but we're gonna go ahead and take their radiographs of the issues while we're here. That way when we get to the clinic, we can show the vet the x-rays, then we can kind of go from there with them.
There's definitely some previous damage there. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's dislocated.
This, or subluxated, because it's where it's crossing over and it's not seated properly. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So we noticed that she was limping a little bit yesterday, so we wanted to pull her out to check her. It turns out that her working eye that she had also ruptured, but we're gonna do x-rays. We're thinking that she might be foundered, so we're gonna see how badly the coffin bone has rotated and decide what the best option is for her.
That one's got more rotation to it, but it's still not bad. We'll take pictures of the x-rays and show them to the vet and see what she recommends.
So he was a gelding, but I think he might have been gelded really recently before we got him. And it's not looking great, so we're gonna take him with us to the vet today and see if it's infected, and if it is, what antibiotics we can get him on.
She is the smallest mule that we have. And she's standing up on the scale too, so she's a little shorter normally, but she's just shy. She just needs someone to take their time with consistency.
Yeah.
Would you be able to handle her almost every day?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
Do you think you want to take them all?
I'll take all three.
Alrighty. She's getting Pip. And Marvel, and Benny. One of our adopters who's adopted cats from us before just came today to see Benny, Pip, and Marvel, and she actually decided to take all three of them. So they're going to their new home, and we're so excited for them.
I used to ride in school.
Okay.
I'd been out of school for almost 15 years.
Okay.
So.
So maybe a little rusty. Well, she's a good one to get back into it with because she's really chill. She's really chill and calm and great for adult beginners. She's just, for some reason, mean to other horses. She's definitely great if you're like somebody like you who's getting back into horses or just a beginner even. I mean, she's pretty good. You think you want to take her home?
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's get you an adoption photo. They're taking Xena.
Well, we're here for a horse, and her name is Xena, formerly known as Kaya, and we are taking her home.
She's going to be a very spoiled horse by
spoiled.
3 little girls.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Great.
Yeah.
Everybody was really
Enjoyed it a
nice.
So this is Otis. He is a 10-year-old Henny. He's really sweet. He likes cookies.
We'll definitely take you home.
They're taking Otis and Grace.
We came to look at some new mini friends for our current minis that we have. We are taking Otis and Grace. They are gonna just be pasture pets and friends for our current minis that we have. I train in Liberty and natural horsemanship. It was awesome as always.
So
We're taking a few horses to the vet today. We noticed yesterday that a couple horses were lame. So we're gonna take them to get checked out to see what the best option is for them. We also have a horse named Reese that needs his teeth floated really badly. She just keeps dropping a bunch of food and she hasn't gained much weight since we got her here. And the last one is Charleston. We think he was recently gelded right before we got him in the auction, and he's starting to get an infection going on right behind his sheath area. So we're gonna get that checked out today as well.
So we have Dr. Duncan out, and she is doing some checkups on horses. Blackie is one that we had in as an owner surrender, but he has a lot of really chronic leg issues that's causing him a lot of pain. He has luxating patellas. All of his fetlocks are really swollen, and just his whole conformation is really poor, which is leading to him gonna have chronic pain, and he's really stiff.
Yeah, I mean, he'll have arthritis if he probably already has arthritis. But yeah, the way he walks is very stiff and straight. I think he's probably got internal ligament damage within that, but it's making that joint completely unstable. I don't know the appropriate term to tell you other than I mean, that's unlikely to get better with pain meds, and I don't even know as far as surgery. Right, as far as surgery to stabilize the joint. I mean, horses are so hard because they have so much weight to bear. You know, a dog can go easily on 3 legs, horses can't.
So we are up here getting ready to do a couple of castrations. We've had some that have been up in quarantine that are still intact, so Dr. Duncan is going to be doing a couple castrations, so that way by the time they get out of quarantine, they'll be good to go. So this is Kit Kat. This is a little stud colt that we got at our last auction. I don't think he's been handled much, so we're just using the squeeze chute so that way we can sedate him fully, and we'll just keeping him safe and keeping us safe.
So we do this so that he doesn't scratch up his eye on the way down, and this is another little covering to kind of keep
It helps them stay asleep if you keep their upper eye covered. Makes them not see as much light and as much motion.
Yep.
I'm Casey Duncan. I've been with the Hohenwald Animal Hospital Vet Clinic since 2017 as a mixed animal practitioner alongside Dr. Scott. Today we came out to Horse Plus to perform some castrations for them today so we could get some of the horses adopted a little sooner. We're happy to help them today and hope to continue to help them, and thank you.
And I think B or Bradley would be perfect for you. If you were to get a trainer, then then maybe Frances would be a good bet, but she's gonna need a lot of work. Yes, Frances has been here the longest out of all the animals that we have on property right now.
She's right over here in the back if you want to come check her out. That is Cider?
That's Cider, yeah.
Cider, how you doing?
We got her from auction, and her feet were so overgrown, it looked like she had elf shoes on in the back. It was bad.
That's what our pony looked like, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the fee on her?
Since she's fairly unhandled, her fee would be waived. She does a lot better than some of them, like with the pressure of the halter. But yeah, she is still considered to be in halter training.
She's got a good eye on her. She's not looking like she's terrified or anything, so.
No, she just needs consistency.
Yeah.
They just came out of quarantine like a week ago or something.
Just the way she lets me rub her ears tells me that somebody's done some serious work with her.
I think both of them are really well trained.
Both of them, yeah. I really like her and I really like him. So I'm thinking we'll take both of them.
All right, they're getting B and Bradley.
We came here today because there's too many unwanted animals out there, And we want to give an animal that doesn't have a forever home a forever home. And we adopted Bradley, the mule, and Bee, the mule.
This is Mystery. She came here in the January auction, and she just came down from quarantine about a week or two ago. I am evaluating her to see what she knows and what we need to work on with her.
In my opinion, I think Mystery was not treated the greatest whoever had him before. He definitely acts like he's been treated rough. So with some patience and a lot of just groundwork and desensitizing, I think he's gonna be okay. It's just gonna take him a little bit.
We are getting our tractor fixed. We have our inner rim that's starting to wear out, and one of the bolts actually went all the way through the inner rim. So it's just unsafe to operate right now, so we're getting it sent off to get fixed, and we got this new tractor here for the time being, but we should have it back by next week. So you got your outer rim on tractors, and you got your inner rim right here. So these bolts right here, we're starting to wear through the inner rim, and if I would have kept operating it the way that it was going, the rim and tire would have felt like falling off. And then you're looking at other things like the tractor tipping over, or someone getting hurt, you know, the tire falling on top of them. So for safety purposes, we did have to get that sent out, but we needed something to be able to load round bales and do other basic chores around here. So we got this New Holland. It is definitely bigger than what we need out here, but it'll work for what we need it for the week.
Bee and Bradley just got picked up. They're on their way to their new home, and Kaya's adopter just got here to pick her up.
So Garrick is here, and he's got incredible horsemanship. He knows how to take his time with these guys, especially the ones that don't like being trimmed. And it's important to have your horse's hooves trimmed, because if you don't have the horse's foot, you don't have a horse.
A little bit of common juice. Golly, you're heavy. We're killing all the fungus. Bacteria. Got my assistant with me today. I think she got kicked out of school for something, didn't you? No, she's pretty good. I caught her out there brushing on her horse this morning, and I said, "You're going with me today." It's a good day to be a assistant. Sometimes you just got to get down here with them. That's the way it is.
This is Reese.
Reese? Reese's Pieces. Oh, by the way, I do love Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces, Reese's Cup. Today has been a very successful day. We're out of the weather, we're out of the rain. It's beautiful, 68 degrees. Hopefully we can keep these horses on the road to recovery and get them back where they need to be. What's this one's name?
This is Oreo.
O-O-O-O-R-E-O. Whoa, Oreo, be still. So today was a good day. We got 7 head trimmed. Everybody behaved pretty well. I was able to bring my daughter out, Carly. Thank you guys, the one that sent the Briar horse to her. She loves them. Horses were great. Oreo's looking good. All the feet look good. I'm going home to hook a trailer up. I'm coming back, and we're gonna load Zorro up and take him to his new home. So excited for that and get to see where he goes, and proud he's found a new home. Stay tuned, there'll be more.
Saw you walking by today with the sunset in your eyes.
So this is Coco. Coco came to us in the September auction, and she is pretty much completely unhandled. I got her in the chute a few times just to get my hands on her, get her used to me touching her. My main end goal here is to have her come all the way up to me and let me pet her. So she's paying attention to me. She may not be ready for me to touch her. I'm just gonna keep my eye on her and wait. So right before she wants to leave, that's when I'm gonna stop that pressure. I'm gonna try to get out of there before she needs to leave. Doesn't always work. You're not always gonna get it right on time, but just do your best. Right there, she was thinking about leaving. I'm gonna back away and let her have it. That wasn't as big of a reaction that time. So she's starting to figure it out a little bit. So a lot of the times people give cues while the leg is up in the air, but you wanna give your cue before that foot leaves the ground. So the better you get about your timing, the better you get that timing of their feet, the more you could actually get done with these guys.
When I asked, you told me yes, to be in mine forevermore. All I can offer is my best.
She's an older horse, so she actually has the attention span to be able to do this. With a younger horse, you wouldn't do as much as I just did. You would do some small things, get one step in each thing that you're asking for, call it a day. Since she is older, she's got that attention span, I can do a lot more with her. Next week, I'll probably work a little bit more on some desensitizing and probably throw a saddle on her within about 2 weeks, and we'll go from there.
So beautiful.